Howdy folks. For a number of my latest videos I've been putting in the description a link to a website by the name of Mars Anomaly Research by Joseph P. Skipper. This is a place to go where you want to learn more about what's going on. This guy has gone through all the pictures and including satellite pictures, what we're going to be looking at today. This is a first for me. Have a little bit of reading for you. I'm going to let you read this here. I've got a couple of quotes, and these are important, so please read them. This is the picture that Joseph started out with, and he's really big on people using magnifying glasses and moving in close to the screen. And in fact, he even suggested at one point that you don't just sit back and look at what this pictures look like. You need to move in close and take a really close look and see what's really there. It's beyond me why he didn't just simply zoom in on these pictures and show us without us pressing our noses against the screen. There's so much to see in these pictures. It's beyond belief. It is truly beyond belief. This is far beyond, far beyond anything I've done before, and I have some pretty darn good stuff. In fact, the stuff that I have is, I'm sorry, you know, I don't mean to brag, but I don't see anything else out there even close to what I've been offering you folks. And now I'm going to take a step several light years ahead of what I've been showing you, and you need to be prepared because this is something completely different, and you are truly going to be looking into the heart of a city just like a city here on Earth. They look the same. The only difference is these guys pack these buildings in, and we're going to show you here in a few seconds. This picture right here is a edge detect that I use, and you can see a general overall pattern of how things are, and everything in there is a straight line. So there's a lot of edges detected there. Don't let your eyes get mesmerized by what you're seeing here. You need to just focus in on this a little bit. Read this. This will help you. This is just important for you and some of the people who would like to be naysayers to read. This is by Joseph Skipper, who is an expert. Take a look here, folks. You're looking into the biggest structures of this area. Focus in. Don't just do like he said and sit back. You need to look at this. Look closely. Do you see what's right in the middle there? Right in the center? These are buildings, folks. These are gigantic skyscrapers. And the one that you're looking at right in the middle there, that is the biggest one in this whole entire area. It's a giant cylindrical building. Moving left, you see another building, so on and so forth. These ginormous skyscrapers are everywhere in here, and they are packed in tight, and that's why it's hard to see. Look at this picture. Will you look at that? There is some serious clarity there. Because of the fact these buildings are all so tight together, it's hard to differentiate. Mostly because we're looking at two-dimensional pictures and one color. There's no way to separate the colors because of that's one of the things that NASA does is they filter it. You can't see it. Look at those buildings, folks. Nobody has ever seen skyscrapers. Are you kidding me? These are skyscrapers in a city on Mars, and by the way, this is one of dozens of cities. There are places all over Mars that you can get from the satellites that show that. This is a picture of New York, of course. And look at this building right in front. Look at the dimensions of it. Basically a square skyscraper that goes way up. Look to the very left edge of this picture. There's another one of those buildings, just like that last one, except this one's probably 3 times as high. All throughout there, these buildings. And it's hard to see. You see black perpendicular lines, which are the shadow sides of the buildings, and you see light perpendicular lines, which are the other side of the buildings. So it is hard to see, but you focus in on one building and move around from there, and all of a sudden you've got a giant gleaming city in the sun. This is Wizard of Oz right here, folks. Wouldn't we love this if this were in color? It would be amazing. This is your Emerald City, folks. And you need to share this with your friends. Please share it with at least 2 friends that you have emails to, or Facebook, or whatever you do. People need to see this. And you guys, you know, my subscribers, the small lot of you, the original subscribers to my channel, I need your help to get this out, you guys. This stuff takes a lot of work, and I just would appreciate more subscribers, to tell you the truth, because I want this out there. This information needs to get out there. Look at this city. Would you look at that city? Come on! I can't even imagine. All these buildings have openings of different kinds, and they're all connected. This picture right here is a good example of how these buildings are all connected. It's sky bridges, or sometimes they offset their buildings and one moves in the construction of it, and one of them becomes part of another building. And you know, there's a lot there. There's a architectural school could spend years going over these pictures and how they put these things together. And look at that area in the middle. I call it the riverbed. That is also all construction. It's that line that goes through there. There's a ton of buildings in there. They're not as big as the skyscrapers, but not all the buildings in here are. But these big skyscrapers that we're looking at are really, really, really huge, because there's already a lot of really huge skyscrapers that are dwarfed by the big ones in the middle. So this is amazing, people, and I need your help to get it out, and I hope you enjoy this, and I want to hear all about it. Okay? Ask me questions, whatever you want. Thanks for watching.